Hell is not as hot as you portray to be. Hey, mutaugua, mutatupwa kwa bahari ya moto. Hey, sijui shetani atakuwa na wapidua pidua.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hi everyone. Today I want us to go deep into hell and come out knowing what exactly is the temperature of hell. This is not a very difficult subject as it seems. It is actually one of the easiest things to do. We don't need to go physically or spiritually to hell, and neither do we need very sensitive instruments. All we need is some basic science and some basic religion. Actually, there are some people who claim to have spiritually gone to hell. Unfortunately, they didn't have the thermometer to measure the temperature for us. In order to know the temperature of hell, what we need to know is what shall burn you in hell. I say you because personally I'm going to heaven vertically with the minimum horizontal deviations. The horizontal deviations are few and they are wide apart, and therefore they cannot affect my trajectory towards heaven. But allow me to use the word sinners, because when I say you, it becomes somehow uncomfortable. In a research done in America, 71% of Americans believe that there is hell, but only 0.5% of them believe that they shall end up there. The Bible in the book of Revelations, chapter 21, verses 8, is very clear on what shall burn people in hell. The Bible says, "But cowards, traitors, perverts, murderers, the immoral, those who practice magic, those who worship idols, and all liars, the place for them is the lake burning with fire and sulfur, which is the second death." Again, the Bible in Revelation chapter 20 verses 10 talks about the lake of fire and brimstone. To my Muslim brothers, the Quran talks about the fire whose fuel is men and stones. Whether these stones are the same ones that the Bible is talking about, brimstones, is a subject beyond this video. But having known that it is sulfur, or rather brimstone, that shall be used to burn the sinners in hell, it is therefore very easy to measure the temperature of hell so accurately down to the second decimal point. Sulfur boils at 444.61 degrees Celsius, and without a doubt, this is the maximum temperature of hell. I say maximum because when a substance boils, no matter how much heat you supply, no matter the type of fuel that you use, whether it is hydrogen, kerosene, charcoal, gas, or even firewood, the temperature can never go beyond the boiling point. But a Form 1 student will tell you that if you want to raise the boiling point of any substance, there are two main ways of doing it. Number one is that you can add impurities or increase the pressure. And that's why when you're cooking ugali at home, we normally sprinkle some maize flour in the water so as to raise the boiling point of water. Some people actually think that they add the unga so as to make the water boil faster. That's not the main reason. The main reason is so that you can increase the temperature of the boiling water, because ordinarily water boils at 100 degrees Celsius at the sea level, but when you go meters and meters above the sea level, water can never boil at 100 degrees Celsius. So water in perhaps Kakamega County shall not boil at 100 degrees Celsius. It's going to boil at 93, 94 degrees Celsius. And so you add the unga so as to raise the temperature to something like 97, 98, almost 100. On the other hand, when you increase the pressure of a boiling substance, its temperature can go beyond the boiling point. And that explains why the pressure cookers in our homes cook faster than the ordinary sufriyas. And I honestly don't think that God is in the business of wanting to raise the temperature of hell by either adding impurities or increasing the pressure. I know some pastors would have wanted the temperature of hell to be much hotter than it is. Unfortunately, it is what it is. There is nothing we can do about that temperature. I know some of them would have wished the temperature of hell to be as hot as that of the sun, where the temperature is 5,600 degrees Celsius on the surface of the sun and 15 million degrees Celsius at the very core of the sun. As a matter of fact, sinners should be so grateful to God for having chosen sulfur, whose boiling point is so low, with all the other options of many other substances whose boiling point could have been so high. In conclusion, pastors, reverends, bishops, and all the other men and women of God should stop scaring Kenyans, should stop selling fear to Kenyans and other people across the world. Hell is not as hot as you portray to be. Hey, mutaugua, mutatupwa kwa bahari ya moto. Hey, sijui shetani atakuwa na wapidua pidua. Give sinners a break. By all standards, 444.61 degrees Celsius is a manageable temperature. Thank you so much. I'm out.